need a coach. You don't need a coach. Yes, people, how you all doing? It's the Late Night Football Show with Tade Osho. Yours exclusive. Actually, it's not exclusive. I have a guest here today. Listen, guys, today is a different format. Apparently, normally I use my different studio. I'm coming into this studio because I'm going to be having guests. I'm here with Mopani today. Mopani, how are you doing?
Great. Great in my personal life, but great in my personal life, just not in football, no.
Okay. We're going to be getting into that very soon. Anyways, we should be getting Shingy. Is it Shingy or Shingy? I don't know how to pronounce his name properly, you know. But he's also a Man Utd fan, so we should be getting him in very soon. I think he said it was at the bars or something. So as soon as he's here, maybe he has a new haircut for the game. I don't know. But we're gonna be getting him in very soon. So how are you doing, man? How is everything generally?
Things are manifesting well. Things were crap. You know, life is hard, going through redundancies and all, struggling to get PS5s. Then you get offered a job. Man United is on the rise. I get a PS5, and then I get faced with that nonsense I just saw a few days.
So here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Today's topic really centers around the fact that I believe Arsenal are going to beat Manchester United again. So the question is, was the first win a fluke?
Definitely.
Or why would you say that? Because the last 5 games, you guys have not won Arsenal. Manchester United have not won Arsenal. So why do you think you guys are going to do any better? You guys just got beat by Sheffield United. You just got beat by Sheffield United a few days ago.
Look, we all know that sometimes the better team doesn't win, and there's something psychological happening with these Man United Arsenal games. I think that's what it is. The same reason when Klopp was struggling to win in finals, that builds momentum. You know, when certain teams struggle, like you didn't win at Old Trafford in a long time, that plays on people's heads. I don't know, something weird happened. When you beat us last time, even though you played well, right? Your form has been terrible before and after. Okay.
Yeah, but it had nothing to do with the form. It had nothing to do with the form. It has to do with the game in hand, the game at play. That's what's important.
Anyway, listen, I remember that game. I blame all his tactics for that game. I don't think you're a better team. That was just pure, absolute tactical nonsense. Fine. You played well in that first half, but I don't think you should have won the game.
We played well both halves. I don't understand what you're saying. What game were you watching?
No, the first half we couldn't get out of our own half.
Was all over. Was all over your midfield.
Partey
was doing it big in the midfield as well.
Did we even get out? Have you forgotten how we didn't get out of our half?
What did Rashford do? That's what I'm saying. You guys did not get. So are you telling me now because you succeeded in getting out of your half in the second half, that simply means that you've done a great deal?
No, but it wasn't as bad as the first half.
Because that day, Rashford didn't turn up that game.
The first half we were outplayed. We were outplayed in the first half. We were not outplayed in the second half. I disagree. I will give you the first half.
The whole game. You Man U fans, you never agree. Anyway, before we get into this whole Arsenal and Man U debate, there are 2 players I want to talk about quickly because I totally forgot to bring this up. Yeah, these 2 players right now on the screen. Now, they were victims of racial abuse, and this is something that was very disgusting to see. I saw a lot of people calling them the N-words, and people putting the different sort of pictures on. I don't want to mention what pictures. Now, that's very despicable. We're not going to go into details of that. Obviously, all those guys, I hope they get them, and call them to account. This is one of the reasons why we've been asking for the social media to do something about how they can actually track most of these people, because they use football as an excuse to show their racial side, and that's just really, really sad. You can constructively criticize someone, but you don't have to get to that level of throwing abuse and racial curses, and it doesn't make any sense to me. However, let's go to the footballing side of things of these 2 players now.
Okay.
Because I remember very well the goal that you guys conceded the second goal, I had no idea what your defense was doing. And I think Xavy was actually in the center of it as well.
Look, there are a lot of people who had a bad game, okay? And those two were one of them, or some of them. But let me just say, first of all, I'm not going to go down on the defender because I can't even pronounce his name properly. Tonzebe.
I think
I'm not going to go hard on him because the last time I remember really seeing him play properly was when he played PSG in the group stage, when he had a fantastic game and he wasn't given a chance to continue his momentum, because these players, they don't get many chances. And when they get a great game, you want to keep that momentum to build the confidence. Ole didn't do that. I don't know why. Ever since then, he's been on and off. So he had a bad game, hands down. But I'm not going to go on him because he doesn't play a lot. Martial. Okay, let's talk about Martial. How long has he been at the United? This is the fifth or sixth year. He came when he was 18 or 19 years old. I can't remember. There's a point when you can give youth a chance and say they're young, a few years, you know what I mean? But you can't really consider him a young player compared to what he was when he came. He has had multiple, well, let me finish. He has had multiple years and seasons to develop the potential for what he was bought, okay? He still has it, but his mentality is terrible. Now, I think it can be okay if you're an average Premier League team. He can go in West Ham, Everton, and it will be fine. But if you're playing for Man United, right, there's a certain level of mentality. I'll give an example. Bruno Fernandes had a bad game. Okay, he had a bad game. But his attitude in a bad way was good. His attitude playing bad was good. There was a time, I can't remember if it was Martial or Rashford lost the ball. And who ran back? Bruno Fernandes. He's not the fastest player on our team. Why are you, Rashford, not running back? You are being counterattacked. But who's running? Bruno. Right? Who lost that ball at the second goal? It was Martial. Did you see him? Did you see him? They played, they got a chance. It came out of the ball. Then the Man United defense, I don't know what they're doing. They had 3 chances or 2 chances, and then the third chance was goal. Did you watch Martial? The same player who lost the ball, what was he doing? He was jogging. When he came back, he just stood. So for me, I'm not blaming Martial alone for the goal, but I am saying his mentality is not good enough for this club. I'm sorry. Go to Everton. You have world-class potential, but your mentality is not world-class. That's what I'll have to say on Martial.
But okay, so here's the thing, right? I didn't see what happened that led to the goal. What I saw,
he lost the ball. Martial lost the ball. He lost the ball.
Okay, he lost the ball, which every player loses the ball. Even I've seen a game where Bruno Fernandes himself. I've seen a game where Bruno Fernandes himself lost the ball and then they scored you guys. That was some 3-4 games ago. Yeah. Now, the point I'm making, I understand that, and that's one of the problems I had with the likes of Ozil, for instance, right? Now, what pissed me off about, because I got angry when I saw that goal. I'm not even a Man U fan, but I'm just a football fan that likes good football, right? And what I saw was shocking, to say the least. Played that ball into the 18-yard box like 2 or 3 times. They played it out, played it back. And nobody closed down this player. And they were like, okay, this guy is free. Let's give him a game. The guy did not really believe he was that free in the 18-yard box.
It was like Sunday football. Yeah.
Standing, and it was like no one was closing him down. And I kind of have a problem with all the defenders around there. No one took charge. Not one single Man U player took charge of that situation. Of course, people blame Xavy because he was the closest man to that guy, you know. But you seem to forget there were other leaders around there that should be shouting at him, should be urging him on to close down on that player. And he didn't. He didn't. So it just didn't make any sense to me whatsoever.
I think you said the key word. You say the key word there. You say leaders. There wasn't any leaders. And I think we are highlighting something bigger. That's a bigger issue. We have players who are good. Physically, athletic, maybe brain-wise, football intelligence, they're good. Right? But the mentality is not good enough for this standard. Like I said, for an average Premier League, maybe it's okay. But for this standard, where now you're in a position of being top, you're playing the worst team in the league. Yes, any team can play and turn up and beat anyone, but you're playing the worst team and you're losing not even because they are amazing. You're losing because you're playing so bad, right? Now, in the past, there were times Man United would lose to teams like West Ham when they had Carlos Tevez, whatever, Mascherano, whatever. But in the last 10 minutes, no matter how bad we played, if they came away with 3 points, they would have to sweat and put their bodies on the line. Why? Because they would get bombarded, right? No matter how much of a bad game they would have, the players would fight. You understand? Those players, were they fighting? What were they doing? Like you said, that goal. And so it highlights a bigger issue, which is, okay, guys, you're pretty good for football players, but your mentality, you're no way capable of winning the league. You, group of players, you can't win it. You can't win, not because you're not physically capable, but you're not mentally capable. And that's what I saw. That's what I saw.
All right, then. I've got someone here waiting. I'm not really sure who this is. I'm just going to get him in and ask him a few questions. I think his name is Noel Tajango. Let me just get him in, and then I'll ask him a few questions because I'm going to get a few people in, anybody that wants to join, really.
Okay.
Hi, is it Noel?
Hello.
Hi, Noel. How are you doing? Where are you from? Where are you coming in from?
I'm just from down south.
Nice one. How are you doing, man? How's everything?
Yeah, good. Yeah, not too bad. How about yourself?
We're all right. So who do you support, Arsenal or Man United?
Manchester United all the way. Manchester United all the way.
No, that's 2 against 1 for crying
out
out
loud. I can't stand Arsenal. No, I don't even like the supporters. I think the supporters are fake plastic fans.
You come to my stream to tell me that.
No, but I subscribe to you. I think you're a fantastic YouTuber. And some of the points you create, although you're against my team, I still think you're a very, very good YouTuber. You know, I respect you for that, but I can't stand your team.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I really do.
Not a problem. I was interested to what the other guys said.
Okay. Yeah, go on. So was it regarding what he was saying about my Charlotte and Xavy?
Yes.
Okay. So what do you feel about? Did you agree with what he was saying about the 2 players, or do you feel it was just a glitch?
Completely. And I know I was saying I'd like to make a point, but I was just saying I was in complete agreement with what you were saying, and just keep right. And you know what? You're a proper fan. You're a proper fan, and we need proper fans at this point in time. You know, just fake supporters just let us down. It's you know. And by the way, I've just quickly jumped on, to say that.
Yeah, that's fine. So again, that's one thing.
As you were saying, well, as I was saying, I know you're an Arsenal supporter, but I'm just saying, keep up your channel, and if you can do a couple more stream yards like this, it's better because you can hear from the fans, But anyway, I'm gonna have to get off. But yeah,
that's fine. That's fine. Before you go. So, what's your prediction?
My prediction
for the game?
Well, I'm not too sure. I'm not. I'll be honest. I'm not too sure.
Pick a score. Pick a scoreline.
You know what? I don't want to say something and predict it and then be wrong about it. I hate losing. I hate losing. I'm a winner.
Then say it.
I don't.
Never mind.
No, I don't want to say it. No. You know the reason why I don't want to say it is because I don't want to say it and I don't want it to happen. 2-1. All right. 2-1. 2-1.
All right then. No problem.
2-1.
That's good. 2-1 to who? To Man U?
Yes.
All right then. No problem. All right. Okay, thanks a lot for coming on.
Speak to you guys. See you later.
All right.
Pleasure.
Bye.
I should predict a score as well, actually.
We'll get to that for you. Yours is going to be special. I'm just going to get a few people in here. I'm going to get Relentless Football. And I'm also going to get someone called John Wilk. Hello, guys. How you doing?
What's going on, Tade?
How's it going? How's it going, man? You all right? How's America?
It's cold. It's cold. That's what it is.
Is it? All right, then. What about John? The next John, where are you from? Are you also a Man U fan or Arsenal fan?
Yeah, mate. I'm from Manchester.
You're Manchester. Getting a lot of Manchester people in here, man. What's going on?
Yeah, I know, mate. I've just been listening. It's crazy, isn't it? But
Thanks for calling. Honestly, I didn't really believe that I had Man U fans because I'm just growing my following, so I never really thought I had any Man U fans following me.
To be honest.
With you. So why are you on my stream then? If you can't stand me, then. So, what do you guys feel about tomorrow's game? I'm gonna start with you, Nathaniel. What do you feel about tomorrow's game? What are you looking out for in terms of formation? What are you looking out for in terms of how you want us to approach the game? Because obviously, Man United are going to be coming to the Emirates. So, are you feeling good about the game? What are your thoughts?
Listen, I'm not gonna make a proper prediction until I see the lineup, but I've been hearing stuff about Partey and how he's dealing with some stuff, and Aubameyang, I don't think he's mentally ready. We're gonna be missing some key players. I think Emile Smith-Rowe, I'm not too sure what's going on with him, but let's hearing news about that. I'm not that confident, but I feel like the past couple of seasons over United, I feel like we've had their number. If you go, what I'm trying to say, I feel like we have something over United. And I'm not, you know me, I'm not those type of fans that just gas everything up today. But I'm saying I feel like we can actually get some out of United, and the fact that they lost to Sheffield United, which is probably like the worst team in Premier League history. Like statistically, they're the worst team in Premier League history. Not to rub it in your face or the United fans' face or anything, but I'm just saying, like they're rubbish. And to lose to them, to lose to Sheffield United, bro. Like PC, to lose to that team, I mean, I don't understand what's going on. So coming into this game, I think they're not gonna really be I think they're gonna be a bit more cautious. And I think we're at home. The sticky thing is that we're at home, and we can't just sit back for a whole 90 minutes. You understand what I'm trying to say? So at one point we're gonna have to attack, and when we do attack, we have to be consistently on them. Like I want to see us pressing them high. I want to see us, taking the game to United, because at the same time, like, yes, they are United. Yes, they are Manchester United. But let's not forget, we're Arsenal and we're at home.
Okay, so, all right then. So let me ask you this question, right? Let me ask you this question quickly. Who in the Manchester United team are you scared of the most?
Pogba when he's on it. Pogba when he's on it. People talk about Bruno Fernandes. Yeah. People talk about Bruno Fernandes, but Pogba, when he decides to turn up, is probably the best midfielder in the world. So I'm scared of him.
Really? Wow, that's a bold.
100%.
That's a bold one.
It is a bold.
Completely agree with him.
Yeah, but Pogba.
Yeah, of course you're gonna agree with him. You're a Man U fan. You're definitely gonna agree with anything he says.
Listen, I've seen Pogba do some mad stuff, but listen, Pogba is scary. I feel like. Laugh at me all you want, but I feel like Martial might be key, because even
my goodness.
No. Listen. Because Arsenal, you want to know what one thing we do? We like to give gifts. We like to gift wrap things. Watch. Listen, I think Martial will all of a sudden just turn up and turn into a prime Henry tomorrow. I don't know why I'm getting this feeling, because I feel like players that are out of form, they just come to the Emirates and they turn into Ronaldinho. Like I don't understand what's going on. I feel like he's gonna all of a sudden turn into the world beater. And another thing is that, I think the midfield is going to be key. And this is why I keep on saying Partey, because if we don't have Partey, I feel like that performance that we did at OT, like a couple months ago, we beat them 1-0. I don't think we can do that, because the midfield was key. We had Nene cleaning up, getting the ball in the half turn. You had Partey doing the box to box.
Okay. Let me just stop you for now, if you don't mind. So, oh shit, what's your name again? Is it John? John Wilk? Yeah, John Wilk. Yeah, because I need to put the names on so I can actually see the names and address you guys. Okay, who in the Arsenal team are you more cautious of right now? Because the truth about the matter is, I agree with some of the things that Nathaniel said. Yeah, in terms of the fact that in the last 5 games, you guys have been non-existent when it comes to Arsenal. I don't know if you guys have a mental block. You guys haven't won us in a while.
Yeah.
So what's your predictions for that game? And do you agree that you guys might find it very difficult to beat us?
Well, the first thing I'll say is the player that I am probably most concerned about is your new lad, Odegaard. I don't feel threatened by any Arsenal player. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm sorry.
Amen.
Really?
Amen.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow,
I agree.
that's
You're not, hey, you're not scared of
are you
Nketiah?
saying that? Are you saying that just as banter, or do you really mean it? Be real
no,
now.
look,
Be real.
No, look, no.
He's scared of Nketiah.
I like Saka. I like Saka. I think he's a very good player.
Mm-hmm.
Saka's good. Tierney's all right.
All right. He's probably one of the best left backs in the world right now.
Yeah. But we got
Luke
Shaw, so I'm not really concerned.
We got Luke Shaw, seriously?
We got Luke Shaw.
Home assistant, bro.
Freaking
Luke Shaw.
hell,
Look,
man.
if you look, I'm sure I don't know the other guys' United names. I don't know his name. The other United fan on here, but I'm sure he'll agree that he's been very good.
Let me put the names on now, because
to be fair to him, Luke Shaw has been on form ever since
class.
Luke Shaw.
He's been on form.
You know,
He's been on.
no, yes. Ever since Alex Telles came, he stepped up because his position was threatened.
He's put the burgers down, and now he's actually in the gym, man. Like he's actually
because he actually plays better than Alex Telles. He plays better.
I think
now.
Tellers was absolutely horrendous against Sheffield United. I think it was terrible.
Yeah, he just hasn't picked up. I don't know what it is. So right now, Luke Shaw is doing it. I'm not gonna lie. Against Liverpool, Rashford and Luke Shaw were our best players. So he's in form. I agree.
Okay. Seriously though.
So just one last question before you guys go, because I've got Shingy in the waiting room, who is one of the main guests really that I called in earlier. So just one last thing, right? What are your predictions for this game? Who do you think is going to win this game? And who do you think is going to score? Not you, Mopani. I'm asking John now.
Okay. I predict a 3-1 United penetrating Arsenal, and not in a sexual way. So, yeah.
All right, then.
We're going to penetrate and we're going to smash them. Come on, together! Come on! See you later.
All right, then. Cheers. Nathaniel, what about you? Because I'm going to get Shingy in now. What about you?
My heart is saying 2-1, but my brain is telling me 2-2. So you know what? I'm gonna back my club. I'm gonna go 2-1. 2-1. Pepe winner.
Pepe winner. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, top corner.
Okay, no problem. All right, Nathaniel. I will talk to you very soon. I need to get a few people in as well. Yeah. Talk to you later. Cheers. Bye. Hello, Shingy. How you doing? You all right?
What's good, man? What's really
What's wrong?
good?
What's wrong? You don't want us to see your fade. Put on your video, man. You don't want us to see your fade. Are you shy?
I'm actually on the train right now.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
these guys, man.
I was held up in the barbers.
All right.
Oh, bloody hell. Oh, yeah, that was streaming from a train.
Yeah, streaming from the train.
So
I don't even know how you get fucking connection on the train.
It depends on the network. Depends on the network.
Yeah, there's Wi-Fi, man. There's Wi-Fi.
Is there? Bloody hell, I made a complaint about that the other day. I was on the fucking train and I couldn't get internet.
Oh, really? Yeah, I'm good. I got the Wi-Fi here, but
Yeah. Well, thanks for having me on as well.
Yeah,
appreciate it.
My pleasure. I'm trying to find a way to put the names on the screen. Honestly, I'm so I've forgotten how to use this stuff.
Is this the first time you've done this?
No, I'm used to using something else. Oh yeah, there it is.
Right.
I'm always using something else. I
There we go.
know how to use this. Yeah, there it is. Right. So, Craig, who do you support, Craig? Please tell me Arsenal. Tell me Arsenal.
Well, I'm an Arsenal supporter. That's the first. I've seen too many fucking Man United fans.
Good. That's 2 against 2.
So you got someone here supporting you, mate. So you're not.
Thank you.
You're not even fucking backed into a corner on your own channel.
Thank you.
Bullshit.
Thank you for coming to support me. So let's just get straight into it, people. So Arsenal beats Manchester United in the first leg of the Premier League. Was it a fluke? Or are we going to be able to do it again? What do you guys feel? I'm going to start with you, Shingy. I hope I pronounced that right. Or as his network gone? All right.
Yeah, no, you did. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. We can hear you.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the game at Old Trafford, I'm still ashamed about that performance. That was a diabolical performance by Manchester United. I mean, to have Partey and El Neni, dominate the midfield in the way they did, it was embarrassing. I mean, from our point of view, especially at home. I mean, we didn't play well that game, and then the Arsenal boys, you have to hand it to them, give credit where it's due. They played well, and we haven't beat Arsenal in 4 games, which for me,
5. 5, just to make you understand, 5, not 4.
In 5, which is a very strange feeling for me, because obviously I've been used to having the upper hand on Arsenal, more often than not, since like around 2007, 2008, because there was that run that you didn't beat us in like 14 games or something like that. But yeah, I mean, this game is going to be quite tricky. It's going to be tricky. I mean, you guys are in good run of form. I think in the form guide, I think we've both won 3 games, lost 1 and drawn 1. So, we're at an even kill in that situation there. But, I can't really call it. Obviously, the form guide against you guys favors you. But, I mean, we've been in a rich frame of form up until the game against Sheffield United. So, yeah, man, it's a tricky one.
So here's the thing, right? Here's the thing about this season, right, guys? I feel that this season is one of the strangest seasons, obviously, with the way people are beating each other and with the point differences between the 1st and the 10th and 11th. It's really, really tight. We simply, if you lose 2 or 3 games, you're probably going to be ending up in 11th or 10th, right? Now, it's actually funny because we were in a bad run of form when we met you guys, right? And then all of a sudden, you guys went on a good run, right? And now we are now on a good run after all that bad patch. Right, so it's a really weird season. Do you get what I'm saying? It's a really, really weird season because of the way I think COVID must have affected a lot of situations right now.
Oh yeah, so it's backed everything out. COVID.
Yeah.
No, seriously, in my lifetime, I've never seen out as shit.
So, how long have you been an Arsenal supporter then, Craig?
Well, not to put my age out there, but I'm 72 at the moment. So I've been an Arsenal supporter for over 30 years.
Damn.
Fantastic.
Yeah, proud supporter.
So I'm going to ask you this then, because obviously you're going to know a lot of things more than all of us here combined. Because we're still very young.
Well, actually, I wouldn't say so. I mean, I'm not. I think you younger lot, especially my sons, to say, take football, pretty fucky personally. Time where I used to go out the pub, we just used to watch the game. We weren't too head on like you are now. But it's I'm proud of your generation of fans, because you do us good, Yeah.
So I'm going to ask you this question, Craig. Yeah, is this the worst Arsenal side you've seen?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I agree.
No, seriously, I'm ashamed to say it, Tade. I'm ashamed to say it.
Wow.
Yeah, it is. It is, Tade.
No bottle.
Yeah. So
I think in terms of personnel,
go on.
I think in terms of personnel, it's the worst I've seen in terms of personnel.
I mean, I hate to slag off my own team, but it's not on.
Imagine if you didn't have Aubameyang.
You are?
Yeah, I mean, I hear what you're saying
about
that.
If you didn't have Aubameyang, what would your team look like?
Yeah, and now he's been out of form anyways.
Well, we'd probably be in shit creek, to be honest, I don't know. It's an odd one at this moment in time, I'd say. It's an odd one.
Okay, Craig, just before you go, Craig, what do you think is going to happen in that game? What are your predictions? And who in the hang on a minute. The second question, right, is who in the Manchester United team are you most worried about?
Sorry, someone's playing it in the back. I can't quite hear you.
I think Shingy, if you can reduce your, don't worry, I'm gonna mute you. Don't worry, I'm gonna mute you. It's because of the train. All right, go on, Craig.
Say it again.
I said, who in the Manchester United team are you most worried about?
Pogba.
Why is everyone saying Pogba?
I disagree with this Pogba.
I'd like to see in this chat what everyone else would say on that. I'd like to hear people's opinions.
He doesn't turn up in big games.
He does. He does. He does.
No, he doesn't. No,
it is. He does.
No, he doesn't make a difference for our team in big games. He's never the. No, he doesn't. Not for our team. No.
He's world class. He's world class.
I'm not disputing his world class. I'm saying he doesn't make a difference in big games. If he makes a difference in the small games against small teams.
He's a plastic football player.
He does, Mopani. He does.
No. When I say difference, I don't mean being the most, having 90% pass completion. I'm talking about being the difference maker. Like
He's inconsistent.
Yeah, but if you look at Bruno, he won the freak. He's
not like Ozil. Who said that?
No, he's not like Ozil.
Get out of town. He's not like Ozil. Where's Ozil now? Fed him back shit. He's fucked off because he's shit.
Would you let me finish? Yeah. Would you let me finish? I said he's like the
Ozil. Channel when you're talking over him.
I said it's like listen. You can say whatever you want as long as it's respectful. I don't mind.
Okay. Sorry about that.
No. I'm not pissed. Don't get me wrong. I'm not angry. But what I'm trying to say is he's like the Ozil in terms of inconsistency. That's what I meant. He's too inconsistent. Do you see what I'm saying? Let's be real. The reason why Mourinho had a problem with him. The reason why Mourinho had a problem with him was simply because he was inconsistent.
Nah, you see Mourinho. Yeah, he's got this knack of falling out with players and alienating players, man. I mean,
Yeah, I agree.
I get that. I get that Pogba is inconsistent, but Mourinho, he has this knack of being, for some reason, he just manages to fall out with certain players. We're starting to see it now at Spurs. Do you know what I mean? He fell out with Aurier. I mean,
but is Aurier back in the team? Aurier is back in the team. He charged him up. He charged him up, and he's now playing well. Apart from this last game that Doherty played, and then they lost. The point I'm making, right? The point I'm making to you right now is even Solskjaer benched him. Solskjaer benched Pogba because of his attitude.
You know what? I'd like to see Messi in the club.
Why are you blaming Mourinho?
Messi in the club.
In what club? In what club? Did I hear properly? Messi. In what club?
Arsenal.
Craig, I think it's time for you to go to bed.
Oi, I'm older than you. It should be me telling you that. I'm not telling you. Bloody hell, man. Oi, I watch you all the time. Don't kick me off. I'm finding this interesting. Bloody hell, man. It's a bit of banter, isn't it?
It's never gonna happen.
It's a bit of banter. Get it right. Flipping heck. It's Friday night, man.
Yeah.
Look. Pogba influences the team, but in big games, he is not the difference. He does not. Nobody talks about Pogba after we play any top. Tell me one top 6 match we've had in the last 2-3 years where you're talking about Pogba.
I think me and is it Shingy?
Yeah.
I think we disagree with you. Paul Pogba's world class.
No, that's not what we're saying.
That's not what he said.
That's not what I said.
Sorry, let me rephrase that. Pogba turns up and he's here to stay. He's signing that new contract.
Okay. When did he last turn up in a big game? Tell me, which game? Because the one I remember was the one Liverpool. He made a comeback against City.
Liverpool.
What? It was Pogba that saved us. Who turned up against Liverpool?
He turned up.
In the cup,
he was the difference maker.
I think
I didn't say
I
he
wouldn't
was
say
bad.
he was the difference. I wouldn't say he was the difference.
He wasn't the difference.
That's a load of horse shit.
He was not the difference.
No. People don't understand. No, people understand. Hang on a minute. People don't understand that Pogba is not. Look, Pogba's not there to score a goal every fucking game. He's not there to make an assist. He makes the difference in the team. He does. If you watch the
We
game,
didn't say he doesn't. We said he is not the difference. When I say the difference, I mean the player. If you take him out the team, we lose the game. You understand what I mean? I'm not saying he doesn't contribute.
It's an 11-man squad. 11-man squad. I don't believe in that theory at all.
Oh, really? So if Bruno Fernandes was not in this team, you think we'd be where we are?
Barring Bruno.
If Bruno was not in the team, you think we'd be where we are? Come on now.
Mopani, a quick one. Mopani, let me say something. Let me say something.
Just stop shouting.
Let me say something quickly.
I'm gonna mute all of you. If one at a time, please. Mossy boy, can you say something, please? Mossy boy.
What I'm trying to say is, if Pogba is not in Manchester United team, they still have probably 90% chance of winning that game. If Bruno is not in that team,
sell him then. Let's sell him.
If Bruno is not in that team,
I agree. It's
50-50.
Thank you. That is a difference maker.
Bruno is the player that Manchester United signed that turned their season over.
Exactly.
They had Pogba for a very long time. So
thank you.
If Pogba is not there, it doesn't make any difference.
Mopani, you're not listening. You're not listening.
All right. What are you trying to say, Martin? What exactly are you trying to say then? Can you break it down for us? Let us understand you.
Okay. Now I can agree now, right? I can agree. Bruno Fernandes is, without him, we won't be where we are right now. Granted, right? Now, that's not necessarily down to his playing style. In what I mean by that is, yes, he scored a lot of goals. Yes, he scored a lot of assists, made a lot of assists. But it's his whole persona that makes the difference. Not 11 men are going to be like that.
Yeah,
it's not Bruno Fernandes that has made us what he is. It's his personality. It's not his playing. It's not his scoring goals. It's his personality. He's brought the best out of everyone. He's brought the best out of Pogba,
I agree with you, Martin. Bruno acts as a leader. He's not just there to kind of make the numbers. He wants everybody to be at his level. And he wants everybody to concentrate in the game for the whole 90 minutes or 95 minutes they play.
Yes, I agree. But guys,
if you watch Bruno Fernandes, if he's playing with you in the team and you made a mistake or you make a wrong pass, he's going to have a go at you. He doesn't care about who you are. He's having a go at you.
I agree with those two statements from both you, Martin.
I'm not sure if you. Yeah, I'm not sure if you remember when they interviewed him. When they interview Bruno Fernandes. This is the guy that only just came to Manchester United, He's saying that if you're wearing Manchester United shirt, it means you want to win. If you don't want to win, you're not good enough to wear the shirt. And this is the new guy that only just is acting as a leader. He wants to lead the team. He wants to win everything. He doesn't care whether he's playing League One or League Two. He just want to win everything. That is the type of player he is.
I think Bruno's a flop, to be honest.
It's a what?
It's a flop.
It's a flop. Don't joke.
Are you guys gonna take that, Shingy?
I can't even take that. No, I can't take that comment seriously.
Listen.
He's a penalty merchant. He's a penalty merchant.
Let me land on this one. Yeah, he's played 58.
We know you're flying. Land.
He's played 58 games, scored 28 goals, and got 18 assists. You're telling me he's a flop? No, he definitely is. Obviously, he scored a lot of penalties, but you cannot sit there and say that he hasn't galvanized us, the Manchester United team, and given us an added dimension. I mean, come on, man. Let's be real here. I mean, he's actually made us a better team. Because of his leadership, his hunger, his desire, he's made everybody in the Manchester United team to want to do better. Do you know what I'm saying? He's taken a lot more pressure off of Pogba, and even Pogba said it in his interview on BT Sport or Ria Ferdinand. Like Pogba is creating from deep, and then it allows Bruno to create more offensively. So
I agree with everything you've said. I just think he's a twat.
Fair enough.
He's a little boy who don't know fuck all about football.
No, come on.
Tade, I told you one thing about Bruno Fernandes. Yeah, I would say this is the best player in the whole Man United squad. Yeah, I would say is
best player in the league.
Is the best player by a mile, right?
He's the difference.
He make the difference. He just need. I told you that he just need to cut one thing out of his game. If he cut it out, you know when is he?
Small changes. You know.
I'm not sure.
I know what you're about to say, but I don't agree with you. But go on.
Yeah, but what I said to you that day is any little tiny football is a contact game. Any little touch, this guy went down. Pogba scored one goal that when Man United won 1-0. I don't know who they're playing. Pogba was fouled. Someone fouled Pogba in the middle of the park, right? He doesn't stay down. He get on because Man United is an attack. If it is Bruno Fernandes, that niggling, it will still sit on the floor there, asking referee for a free kick.
So let me just paraphrase that for you, Man U fans. Let me just paraphrase that. Sorry to interrupt you, Mosi. Let me just paraphrase that for you, for you, Man U fans that are on here, right? What he's trying to say is that he is a crybaby. He's like Neymar 2.0. You guys agree with that? You guys agree?
No.
He wants every single foul. That guy.
He's a big baby. He's a big baby.
Martin, can you say what you want to say, Martin?
Big baby.
Now,
you were gonna say something, Martin.
Yeah. PSG's Neymar. I can't stand him. He's the biggest whinger and cry. Every time I see him, I want to punch him because he's
my question to you, Matrin, my question to you now is: if Neymar wants to come to Man United, you will say no, right?
No, it'd be coming straight. It'd be coming straight in the team. Get him in there. I love him. He can do it for United, but not for PSG.
So okay, I'm gonna ask you guys one more question, right? Who in the last 10 years has made the most impact in the Man U shirt? Which player?
Bruno.
In the last 10 years?
Yes.
Van Persie. He came into the team and won us the title 2013. We haven't won anything with Bruno Fernandes.
That's correct. Yes, I agree. Van Persie. Straight from Arsenal into Man United first team. He just grabbed the game from at the scruff of the neck, and he just keeps scoring goals. This guy scores goals whenever he wants to score for Man United.
I agree with that, but you have to be more specific with impact. What do you mean by impact? Do you mean one season?
No,
club over.
Someone's on the Gordons.
What I mean, right, is impact. You can interpret it in whichever way. It could be goals, assists, impact. Who made them better, positive impact on the club?
Because
Phil Jones in the last 10 years.
I feel Van Persie. It's easy to say Van Persie, which I agree, but I think we also mustn't forget when Ronaldo left, the person who carried us, and I think Rooney carried us when Ronaldo left. We sucked, right? We weren't good before Van Persie. We sucked, and Rooney carried that team. So I think we shouldn't forget that. That was 10 years, right? 2010, 2011, 2012. Then Van Persie comes 2012, 13, I think it was. So
12, I think, 2012.
Yeah, and he only had a big impact for one season, and Fergie left, and then he sucked. So, but Rooney, we didn't win a league, I think, but we could have been a lot worse, and Rooney carried us. So
no, he did. I mean, I think he's got a case. Rooney's got a case. Obviously, Van Persie definitely got a case. Ibrahimovic has got a case. And obviously Bruno's got a case. So I mean, if anyone was to say one of those four, I wouldn't disagree because they all have a case.
Can I pose another question?
What are you guys gonna choose? Okay, I'm gonna ask each person right now. Okay, Craig, who do you choose among all these four players that have been listed? You've got Van Persie, you've got Rooney, you've got Bruno Fernandes. What's the third person again? I think there's only three actually. Only three players. There are three players: Bruno Fernandes, Van Persie, and Rooney. Rooney. Why?
Well, he was a leader.
Okay, shut up.
He was the leader at that time, and I still stand by that. It was a great sport, and he dragged that team through the shit.
Okay, Martin, what about you?
Well, I was just going to say, I'm going to rephrase your question, Tade, to who's the most influential player in the last 8 years post Fergie, and I would say Bruno Fernandes, hands down, for me.
Okay, fair enough. Why is that? Any specific reason?
Well, except Jose Mourinho, where we came second, a few seasons back, we were miles off City, absolutely miles off them. So yeah, was Ibrahimovic playing that season? I think was he? I can't remember.
Under Mourinho, yes.
Yeah. So yeah, we've not been close to it. This is the first year of being close to anything of real, reason. So yeah, Bruno for me.
Okay. Mossy boy, what about you?
I'm gonna go for Van Persie still, because Van Persie doesn't have to kind of adapt to the league, because he's just coming straight from Arsenal. He get into that Man United team, he just hit the ground running straight away. So
fresh team.
Say that again.
No, I'm just saying fresh team. Sorry.
So that's right. He went into the Man United team, and he just pick whenever he wants to score. If he feel like, well, I don't want to score a goal today, but if he determined to score, he just he can just turn the game on his head and just hit the back of the net anytime. So yeah, he won them the title that year anyway.
Van Persie scored tap-ins for United.
For me, right? It's a tough one, because it's between Van Persie and Bruno Fernandes for me. I will go for Van Persie, because you guys won the league, right? Hang on, Greg. Hang on. You guys won the league. And I'm not gonna lie, his goals were very, very, very important. And mind you, Greg, they were not tappings. They were fantastic goals that he scored for you guys. With some tappings, no doubt about it. You guys won the league.
2-year-old had done that.
Honestly, that guy was an impact, Greg. You can't deny it. You cannot deny it was an impact.
No, I don't lie. Didn't you win the league with 2-3 years before that?
No.
Sorry?
Did you win the league as well before that? 2-3 years before, I can't remember. Man United. When we had Berbatov.
2010.
Man City won it up before Van Persie, and I think we won it the season before that. And then Chelsea won it the season before that.
Yeah. So for me, I'm just gonna go for Van Persie, really. Bruno Fernandes is very, very close, and I would have gone for Bruno Fernandes, but he hasn't won the league yet, so I can't go for that. But let's be honest, yeah, Bruno Fernandes is heads and shoulders above every single player right now in Manchester United.
Wait, you haven't asked me.
I actually, before you already said Rooney.
Okay, well, fine. I think this is an unfair thing, because obviously we're just saying one season, right? I would say Rooney. I think in an impact short, it was Van Persie, but Rooney was like a Steven Gerrard, right? He carried the team. Van Persie came to already team that was sort of decent, He didn't carry us; he gave us goals, right? Fergie left the next season.
How did Rooney carry us?
Huh?
Post Fergie, how did Rooney carry us?
No. I said after Ronaldo left, Rooney carried. He did win the league. He did win the league. He won the league after Ronaldo left. So
okay,
it's match attack fan.
Anyways, listen, guys. Thanks a lot, Craig. Thanks a lot, Martin, for coming on.
You too. Love that I speak to you, mate, and keep up.
Yeah, I really appreciate you guys coming on. I really do.
You too, mate.
Thanks a lot for coming on. I'll be talking to you later, Craig. Talk to you later.
Hey.
Yes, Craig. I'm going to be ending up the show with these few guys, the main guests, and I'm going to ask them a few questions for the last 10 minutes. I'm going to end the show.
Oh, do you want me to come on?
Don't worry. I'm gonna get you guys out. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate
you.
Yeah.
All right, Martin. I'll talk to you later as well, yeah. Thanks a lot for coming on. I really appreciate you coming on. Are you still there?
You. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thanks a lot. I really appreciate you coming on. Thanks.
Okay, nice one. Shingy, Mopani, Mossy, Tade.
Right.
See you later. See you later, boys.
See ya.
All right, guys. We're just going to do a roundup really, because apparently you guys are the main guests that are invited, and I just wanted to hear a few from most of them guys. I really appreciate you guys coming on. Craig, Matrin, Nathaniel, I think John Wilk. I think I got all the names right, really. Thanks a lot for coming on. So this is just the last segment. We've got 10 more minutes, right? And we're going to talk about 2 more players, right? Martial, because we talked about him earlier when you were on Mopani.
Oh my days. Oh my days.
Okay, yeah. I know. All right, I'm gonna start with you. I'm gonna start with you, Shingy. The floor is yours. What do you feel about him in Man United?
I swear down, this guy is so excuse my language, but he's so fucking frustrated. I swear down. Like this guy, yeah, he's got elite talent, but he doesn't have an elite mentality. It pisses me off because I mean, the goal against Sheffield United just epitomized the second goal. He lost the ball, right, and was jogging back. When you lose the ball, yeah, you sprint back for your teammates.
Sprint back, yeah.
You sprint back to get that ball back. He was jogging. He was jogging as if he was disinterested. And the thing is, yeah, look, Martial, he has so much raw talent. Yeah, he's got more raw talent than Rashford. Yeah, but the reason why people don't get onto Rashford, yeah, is because Rashford, if he's not scoring goals or assisting, you can see that he's making an effort. He's working hard. He's got work ethic, and there's endeavor there. With Martial, if he's not scoring or assisting, as he hasn't done this season, yeah, he's only got 2 goals in the league. He's not doing enough to affect the game. Do you know what I'm saying? And obviously he's been at Man United for 5-6 seasons now. Last season he had a good season. You're thinking, okay, carry that forward. It seems like he's thrown his dummy out the plan now that Cavani's come, and he doesn't want to compete for his spot. I just don't know what it is with him. I really don't understand.
Can I ask a question though? Is that guy a striker though? Is he a striker? Has he ever really been out and out striker?
No, and I want him to perfect his game as a wing forward, like a Mane, like a Sterling, like a Son. That's where I believe he should be. But he says that he wants to be a number 9. Then show the hunger. The thing is, obviously, you've got when you've got the opportunity, you need to show that you can play in that position. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I've seen Cavani come in, and every time he's on the pitch, he's making unselfish runs. He continues to try and force the back line to move. When Martial's up front, he's static. He's not moving. He's not moving the back line, and that's frustrating for us Man United fans. Do you know what I'm saying? Because we know there's a player in there, but if you're not willing to work hard, right, and make unselfish runs, then unfortunately, it's not going to work out for you. And I remember, I'll finish here. I remember Gary Neville did an analysis on Ronaldo one time and Martial. And he was saying that Ronaldo will make 3 runs in one. Do you know what I'm saying? If he doesn't get the ball, he'll make a run, he doesn't get the ball, he'll make another run, and then he'll make a 3rd run. And then that 3rd run will get him the ball. Martial, he probably makes 1 run and then he stands still. You can't do that as a striker. You can't. You've got to keep moving as a striker. It's tiring. It's tiring, but that's your job.
So there's just one thing I wanted to touch on quickly, right? So I mean, do you really expect someone to run back all the way from the attack, especially when he's an attacker? Do you expect him to run all the way back because he lost the ball? I mean, when there's so many players behind him. And let's not forget, this guy uses a lot of energy.
Well,
everyone has Bruno Fernandes. Do you know what I mean?
He got to the edge of the box, didn't he? He got to the edge of the box.
But it's courtesy. It's courtesy. If you put the team in an uncomfortable position, you should at least say sorry. I'll show efforts that it was my mistake, or apologize. Did he apologize? Did he, even when they had 3 chances and he had a 2nd chance to cover, remembering if I lost the ball, I know I caused this. Yeah, they've missed the 1st chance. You stand there. They have a 2nd chance. You're still standing there. You understand? Courtesy for the team. So we don't expect you to always run back. But if you put the team in an uncomfortable position, show courtesy and say sorry by showing effort. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I'm going to support you on that one. because in the modern day football, the way every coach wants to play or every manager wants to play now, everybody on the football pitch for the whole 90 minutes, you are all defender, you are all defending together, and you are all attacking together. You give the ball away, you have to work hard to go and get it back. That is the way most manager wants to play right now. So,
but this is the thing, and this is one of the reasons why. And honestly, I don't want to talk about Ozil, but I have to bring it up. This is one of the reasons why I sometimes when people defend Ozil, it pisses me off when they defend him for not doing what you guys are saying Martial should be doing now. It pisses me off because a player that loses the ball or doesn't even try to defend or try to cover, it's quite annoying when you see it. You know what I mean? And I kind of understand where you guys are coming from because I've faced my fair share for the last 7 years with Ozil. In as much as Ozil has all the attacking talents, it is not every situation you attack. There are times you have to defend as a football player.
That's correct.
And that's what does my head in with him. That's the only problem I have with him. Every other thing, fantastic. But that was a big problem.
Yeah, but
so
did you hear what Arsene Wenger said about him though? Because
Wenger,
Ozil is not a guy. Yeah.
as a matter of fact, I can show you his book. And trust me, once you read his book, you understand the kind of person Arsene Wenger is. In as much as I love Arsene Wenger, that is one of the major problems I had with him. He is too soft. That is the major problem I had with him. The major problem is the fact that he gives players freedom. Okay? Go and read his book. And trust me, when you read his book, you will understand the kind of person he is. He gives players
that's why every single player that play under him say it's like a father figure because he lets them all the players can do what they want. He lets them go away with a lot of things.
Exactly.
That's why it's defending Ozil that Ozil is not a player that is going to give the ball away. You don't expect him. You have to put like another 2 midfielder that is going to be working for him.
He do that.
Behind him.
Okay, the same man that is talking this nonsense. I'm sorry, Papa Wenger. I love you, but you're talking nonsense. The same man that said that, the same man that said that you have to put. Did he do it? Question to you, Mossy boy. Did he do it?
You mean when? I would say because when Ozil is playing, Ozil has got Cazorla next to him, who is playing next to him as well again in the middle. He's got some very good midfield player that can hold on to the ball, that can move the ball, that can create something. He's got Alexis Sanchez that is doing all the running for him as well.
And we won the league, right? We won the league. Right?
No, we didn't win the league, but we won the FA Cup back to back.
Wow! Wow!
We haven't won the league for a very long time. You know that.
That's why I said wow. I said wow to you. If FA Cup is what your yardstick for measuring a player like Mesut Ozil, then you and I are gonna have a fight.
I kind of understand what you are saying. But having like a player like Ozil, Sanchez, Cazorla, we should be winning the league. I can completely understand what you're saying, but we're not. I think since we moved to Emirates, we're just falling backwards. Since we moved away from hybrid, we just keep falling backwards every year. So I can't really defend anybody on that one.
Can I ask the Man U guys? We're going to end up very soon, right? Can I ask the Man U fans this? Would you guys have had Ozil in your team?
What now?
In the beginning, before he came to Arsenal, yes.
Of course, 100%.
The last 3 years, would you have had him?
Not the last 3 years.
Okay,
before he came to Arsenal.
Before he came to Arsenal, do you think?
Yeah.
Do you think? And be very careful. I want to think carefully about this. Do you think Ferguson would have bought a player that doesn't work hard?
No. I think the only player that Ferguson allowed to not track back all the time was Ronaldo because he knew he was going to score a goal or influence the game. So he could get away with it. So
but you know the funny thing? Ferguson still had, and I remember Ferdinand talking about Ronaldo, about him always shouting at the likes of Ronaldo to come back.
Yeah.
They were working. You guys should be you guys only focus on Ronaldo's attacking attributes. He actually helped defensively.
He helped. I think he helped.
Players down.
Yes, but I think where he helped most was with his heading ability. He would go back and defend corners,
Forget
right?
about attack. I'm talking about defensive.
No, I'm saying defensively. Like he would go back and defend corners, like you see Harry Kane. I think he did that more than tracking back.
That's my point.
But Mopani and Shingy, I got a question. You know, when you have Jose Mourinho as a manager, you know Jose Mourinho managed Ozil at Real Madrid, right? Will you take him back that time for Jose Mourinho to manage him again? Will you have him at Man United?
What, Jose?
No. Will you have Ozil at Man United? Why Jose Mourinho was your manager then? You know, he's been managed by Jose Mourinho before.
Not while Jose was there. If you're saying Jose's our manager and then bring in Ozil, no, because of the way Jose plays.
Jose Mourinho managed him at Real Madrid though, and he plays every single game for him.
But he was required by the club to play as attacking as he did. Like, you know, even the fans didn't even like him, even after Real Madrid scored the most amount of goals.
Who was that? Who was the Real Madrid manager before Ozil joined them? Is it not Jose Mourinho? Is he not the one that signed Ozil and Di Maria? He's the one that signed both of them.
You mean Real Madrid? You mean
Real Madrid? Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know.
No, Ancelotti. I think he might have signed them.
Jose Mourinho signed Ozil and Di Maria at the same time, innit?
No, it wasn't him that signed.
I'm gonna check.
He signed Ozil after the World Cup, the 2010 World Cup, I think.
I think it was Ancelotti.
Ancelotti came after Mourinho.
Oh, he did.
So, yeah, Ozil was signed just before Mourinho became the manager. He was signed after the World Cup, and then he became the manager of Real Madrid. So that was when they signed Ozil. So I don't know whether he was the one that sanctioned the deal, because let's be real, even Mourinho had a problem with Ozil's.
Jose Mourinho. I saw it here.
He came the season when he became manager. But I think
after the World Cup.
That's what I'm saying. But I think the deal was done before Mourinho. I don't know if it was Mourinho. I think it was done before Mourinho came in. Because in Real Madrid, these guys are the ones that decide who they want.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So you need to understand that. Sure. Anyway, last question to you guys, really, because I need to end it. Last question to you guys. So Mopani, who do you think? What's a score prediction, and who do you think is gonna score?
Honestly, or as banter? Do you want an honest answer or banter answer?
Whatever you want.
An honest answer. I don't really enjoy playing Arsenal anymore because I feel like every time we play Arsenal respect us and they set up tactically well, and we have a joke of a tactician, Ole. And so I feel it's going to be either 2-0 to Arsenal or 3-1. I'm sorry, I'm not confident. Not because of form, just because you're going to set up tactically. And last time, that's what happened at Old Trafford, So, yeah.
Okay. All right, Shingy, over to you.
Before, I would be so excited to play Arsenal because I thought, it's Arsenal, innit? Now, for some reason, Arsenal seem to have our number. Like, I can't call it. I think it will be a draw. I'm going to go for a 2-2. I do want to beat Arsenal. I think we owe you guys one. I beat you in 5 games. Like, we really do owe you guys one. But, I mean, Man United have this tendency of just, doing stupid things, man. You know what I mean? Starting games slowly and then having to rescue the job. And I think the way your youngsters are playing right now, if you start on the front foot, then we could be in trouble. So, I'm going to go for a 2-2.
Okay. All right. Mossy boy?
What I'm going to say is I'll probably say because Arteta has got a very good record over Ole, so I'm not going to say. And again, I don't see us doing double over Man United. I'll probably go for draw as well. Maybe probably 1-1, but probably Arsenal will score first, and Man United will equal it.
So you feel 1-1
draw? 1-1, yeah.
All you guys have little faith. I'm going for a 2-1 win.
The reason why I said that because the two teams they are in form right now. So, and remember, these two teams, Arsenal, they haven't lost a game in this 2021 yet.
Yeah,
then Man United only lost one game, I think, last Saturday, which is Sheffield. So,
the team, it's not last Saturday, or just a few days ago. The team in
few days ago. So.
The team in form lost to Sheffield United, the worst team, and you're saying that in form.
Yeah.
I don't understand what you're saying. Like, what are you smoking? Listen, on that note, thank you very much for coming on. I really appreciate you guys. Cheers, people.
Nice one, Tade. Thank you.
You don't need a coach. You don't need a coach.